They're back on the ball again. Oh, cracking ball. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Bergkamp. Borussia Dortmund have scored 2 quick goals here. Vieira. Pullet on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him, the way he's been...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pullet is flagged offside. And this is Pullet. Girassi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pullet. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Ibrahimovic. Sabitzer. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Neymar. Very nicely done. It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Pullet. No, that's been intercepted. Sabitzer.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Brandt. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Well, and the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Borussia Dortmund really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Borussia Dortmund have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here. He's in plenty of space here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Borussia Dortmund get their 4th corner. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Some resolute defending there. Oh, super ball!
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. Chukwuemeka. Now it's Girassi. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Davids. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Schlotterbeck. That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. Neymar. And he's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
60,810.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He is through here. Swept in. Vieira. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Sabitzer. That's a... Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Schlotterbeck. Sabitzer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Played back in. Oh, it's and a chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And it's going to be another corner. Corner count is rising. That's 6. He rises! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Girassi receives it in a good position here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pull it. Can he finish? Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Royce.
Substitution in progress.
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Royce with the cross.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And this is Hullet. Now that shoots! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cross goes in there. And that's been won straight back. And that is out of play. Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places. That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through.
Oh, Sultan Mesir nih lah.
Now the ball. Mbappe! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Gedean lah, kecilan.
Shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross, and attempt, all too easy.
Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as
Baru
his
main
legs.
ini, kan kemarin aku meeting lah.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Thiago, driving forward. Ibrahimovic.
Lihat aja dia. Kosong.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Penting gak ketemu spot asistan. Ranking berapa aja, Nan?
Swings it across.
Ah.
And that's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Wah, gila Mbappe.
Vieira.
Gak tahu Nan berapa, Nan.
Now it's Mbappe. Lam. Decent progress down the left. That's good play. And this is Ronaldinho.
Begitu.
Ronaldinho!
Wah.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's
Mantul dong,
Borussia
Nan.
Dortmund who take the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Tries to pass it through. Swept in. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Neymar. Nice control. Neymar. Now the cross. It's up big.
Jai.
Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Clearance tuh.
And it's Bergomi. Yeah.
Woi, udah X itu 2000.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Aduh, siap ya.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thiago
That's
is
next
the
one.
distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Oi.
Ibrahimovic. Thiago.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Neymar gets into a good position. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ah.
Lovely bit of skill. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Biarin aja, biarin mau kemana biarin.
That's a good ball out wide. Thiago.
Jangan pisahin bang.
Well, the defence just about came out on top.
Anjay.
They were certainly tested.
Ya.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, what a ball!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's nice. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names.
Sendiri bang.
At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now, he's just misjudged that one.
Hey.
That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe, spread out to the left. Thiago.
Anjay, gak kena bang.
Vieira. Thiago. And it's Vieira. And it's Lam. Here's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Look at the space here. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, right place, right time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldinho. Lam receives it in a wide position. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may...
Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Woi.
Here comes the corner.
61,052.
Ball has bounced loose now.
Ngambil bolanya
Can he
nggak
get on the end
pasti.
of this? Ronaldinho. It's hit the upright. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Yeah. Shifted it to the flank. And he welcomes it in. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing
Wait.
that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Quality ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Out to the right. Ah, such a clever touch. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Anjay. Kunci bang.
Nicely shaped cross. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Anjay. Tak kena dong di press.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
Mbappe! Really well taken goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Sorry.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Royce. Number 9.
Over to the left. Somewhat off target.
They've got to make this
Why?
nice and quick.
Wow.
And it's Lam. Now it's Royce.
Wow.
Mbappe
Mbappe ada di situ tiba-tiba.
goes for a shot. And that's played in low.
Ah,
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just eases him off the ball. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Vieira. And he's there to make the challenge. Royce.
kurang mau tuh.
Threads one in. Decent shot!
Ih, udah di blitz deket.
Oh,
Anjay.
and that has raised the roof!
92 pun.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9. Kylian Mbappe.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so
pusing
many
ya kan.
ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort.
Kalah sama ini sama Mister Chan tadi aku kalah 2 kali. Kelas semua di sini gila. Abang-abangan semua nih Nan. Semua di sini gila. Abang-abangan semua Nan. Gitu. Bisa Nan. Bisa-bisa mulu Nanda malah. Jangan kolor. Main sih si abang ngopi ya. Kurang sebenarnya tuh kolor yang ini nih. Bisa kolor satu lagi lebih enak.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. He's found a way through. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Kirkchu. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration. But I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tries to play it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oi.
Big chance, corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
got tall. That's another chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, that's a crack. Neymar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
First quarter of an hour gone. Kukçu. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. And this is Holet. And the keeper beats it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Yuk, bisa ya 16 besar. Apanya sih, Ja? 16 besar. Mau ngapain?
No goals as yet.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
16 besar mau ngapain, Ja?
Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide.
Ke Dortmund.
Drives forward on the overlap. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Dortmund, suruh ke Dortmund.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Spread out to the left. Neymar. It's really nicely played. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Kapan lagi?
That is so good. Such
Jerman,
sharp
tak pernah.
skills and such a delicious finish.
That's
Gua
what he
mau
lives
main
for,
eFootball
Peter.
tablet.
Not a lot more to add.
Sedonat. Waduh, aku nggak tahu Om. Tanya sama ini
Borussia
nih Om.
Dortmund are in front now. The game's
Om
only goal.
Yolan.
Well, this
Tanya
should
sama
allow it to
Bang
be
Nanda nih.
a bit
Bang Nanda
more
tahu semua.
expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Wah, kena dong. Bang Nanda nih yang main di PC dia.
All the way forward.
Aku main di konsol PS5.
I certainly can't.
Anda tahu tuh. Main di tablet katanya. Mau main di tablet kan. Anda mau di tablet buat tonton YouTube, Om.
Separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's dribbled past his man here. Oh, that's nice.
Yang ngaruh RAM, tergantung chipset. Apa itu Om, chipset Om? CPU ya?
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now that's well seen too. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Has it out wide and in space. He's having a shot. Fallen kindly here.
Mesti gitu. Ngaruh lah RAM-nya, chipset gede, RAM kecil bakal ngelek. Waduh, kalian yang tahu lah tuh. IT, aku nggak tahu Om. Mainnya mau main eFootball. Biasa main apa Om? Roblox kah?
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's worked it through. This might spell danger. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge
You only live once.
already, And it might grow even wider in this second half.
Kamu udah like belum?
Borussia Dortmund absolutely
Like, subscribe.
dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to
Aku
overstretch
nanya
themselves.
aja, emang sini Mangga 2? Ini nggak tahu om.
Borussia Dortmund 3
Kayak
goals to the
ngerti
good
komputer
after a
sini.
really excellent first half.
Bukannya Mangga 2 om,
Intriguing to
nggak
watch.
paham aku.
Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Sampai komputer sama
Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
PS itu doang aku taunya ya.
Looking to play him in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good take and is at the
Oh.
shots! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, good take in a good area.
Bukan 2
There's a
tapi
beautiful
4.
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Sane gets into a good position. And he's hit it long. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, he's seen through all of that. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Wah,
Neymar's
ngerti ya,
cross.
ngerti main doang. Iya.
That's good defensive concentration.
Wah, ngerti bang.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the
Tapi
opposition.
sih so akrab nih orang nih, nah. Gua nggak ngerti ya. Iya, mana gua ngerti om.
Almost an hour gone. He's going to be disappointed with that.
You only have one.
Alvaro,
You only like one.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Robertson. Messi. Out to the left it goes.
Kok bisanya main aja om.
And it's
Nggak bisa
Messi.
ngapain. Begitu
Good running, strong and purposeful.
si om.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Semangat sekali sih.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Sané. Sané. Oh, well played. Bergomi. Davids. Hullet. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. He came in hard, very hard. Ibrahimovic.
Wow.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Salah aku.
And that's a goal kick.
David capek ya. Startnya lama nih si abang nih.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a
Eh
change
bang,
for the first time
comeback
in the
bang,
game
bang
here.
Jerman. Let's go.
Mbappe. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Over to the left. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot. It's there.
Game over.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Kenapa, Nat?
Dortmund and he shoots. And the whistle's gone.
Itu dia kenapa dia perasaanku aja apa gimana ya, Dortmund agak berat dikit. Eventnya gitu aja.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Tackle-tacklean terus
Some
kan.
excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nemecha.
2 added minutes.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Robertson threads one in. He is through here. And that is that. So a real
Aman,
showcase win.
Pak.
This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has
Aman
ended
dia.
an easy win. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the...
Tadi main back 5 enak banget ya orangnya. Si Mesir tadi. Iyalah. Pokoknya kalau sama Ahim, Baim, Void. Dia ngechat, Om siapa yang main ini? Gitu, dia ngechat duluan. Dia ngechat duluan, Om siapa yang main nih? Akulah, Void. Mereka update. Kita coba gulik ini ya. Apakah sebagus Gullit yang itu? Straight edge. Back 5 lagi aja.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Back 5 lagi aja nah.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football.
Belum sahabat.
The action has already started.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest.
Ampun
And we're talking
bang,
defence.
gila bang.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. That has been slung wide.
Aduh,
And now a sudden chance to counter. Thinks one through. Good read, needed to be. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That has not gone well. Eight back.
Modern football for you
Ow.
and all that pressing.
Cruyff. That pass has been well intercepted. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
badan juga.
Pirlo. And it's Rijkaard.
Right.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Gullit. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Apa sih?
Referee has given a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
Yuk Dortmund.
Keeper has taken decisive action. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he has slightly
Siap, Tan.
undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff. Great vision. Look at the
Keren,
space
keren.
here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Nyangka.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that interception was most necessary.
Ah,
He read that
umpannya
really well
begitu
and stopped it.
ngangkang. Benerin genteng.
Cruyff.
Mana ada maling di
Rijkaard.
tempatnya Nanda
The
tuh.
distributor in chief, always looking for movers. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Davids. Spin it
Ya,
left.
itu dong.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Tries
Ah.
a shot. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tidak.
Ibrahimovic! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has a look up. Davids. He's got away. Can he get on the end
Ooh.
of this?
Sulit.
Turan deals with that comfortably.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital.
Nice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, shooting
Jadi
chance!
sabdo menang. Umangking, no?
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy
Aduh.
finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Yo.
Trying to hit the front line here. Now that's well seen too. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So off we go once more.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nice looking ball. Turan. And he goes cross field. And it's Zanetti. Yeah. Looking for the run. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, quality clearly deserted him
Eh,
at the
apa
crucial
lagi
moment.
WhatsApp?
Clearly is miffed, having
Terus
made the
kedua.
run and not get picked out.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, great feat that.
Ibrahimovic. Decent
Makan
chance!
tuh.
He scores! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you
Apa
keep plugging
sih?
away, that will happen.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all...
Anjay.
This has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Merah atuh bang, digituin mah bang.
Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Iyalah.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent...
And the shot!
Anjay.
Oh, denied!
Phenomenal finishing.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Oh,
So good for him.
oh,
Oh, that's a
tackle
foul in a
aja.
dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Oh,
Salah
plenty
aja
of
anak
early
orang
set
ini
pieces
bang.
here.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
Number 10, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 9,
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. But
Tackle lagi.
to see here how a lot of
Oh,
the attacking
oh.
players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been
Bowling nggak boleh
intercepted.
kamu.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's worked it through.
Hmm.
Picked out brilliantly. Collar chasing after it.
Mewakili Indonesia kamu
Borussia
main
Dortmund
tackle gitu.
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Mewakili Indonesia bang.
He's in a great position here. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Mewakili Indonesia mau pergi ke Jerman bang.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cruyff. It's a searching pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Swings it across. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, blok.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is number 22, Felix Metscher. Substitution.
That's a decent clearance. Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Tries to pass it through.
Tuh, tackle gitu bersih bang.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Rolling up.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rolling up.
Nicely shaped ball.
Rolling
Van
up tuh.
Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that
Rolling
might
up.
be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is good pressure. Just
Oi,
him off.
bilangin dong.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Blok ini
Suarez
sih.
deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Added minutes has been
Thuram
indicated.
gets across to intercept that. Collier. Adeyemi. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Nemecha gets a foot in here. Scene saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. That is a great pick out. Luis Suarez! Close.
Sending
but
up
time for
goal,
no
no.
more. The whistle has gone. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all...
Ngeri emang ya, di link up tuh posisi di link up mati ya. Di link up bubar.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Ada link upan juga nggak?
Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund.
UFC lawannya ini mah.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hit into the middle. He's got full. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Neymar. Goal kick. No, that's not corrected. It's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Borussia Dortmund given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing! Oh, fallen loose again!
Cantik kan?
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Now, can they get him away? Nesta. And here's Raul.
Wow,
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now the ball in. Decent chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
Borussia Dortmund definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And here's Neymar. Neymar. Tries. There's the
Apa itu?
decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Raul has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sar.
And he welcomes it in.
Saram.
And he's managed to get free. With a fine tackle.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Here's Neymar, and he shoots! And he comes up trumps again. And he cuts out the supply. Kukçu. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Tadi bisa link up doang, ini bisa nekel doang. Macam-macam permainan orang.
Half an hour played now. Saviola. Oh, it's Raul. Xavi Alonso. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zanetti. And it's Xavi Alonso. Lovely feet, nicely spread. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he get on the end of this?
Wow.
Person kept aware, and it is reclaimed.
You're rushing. Oke, siap. Kamu buru-buru kan?
Zanetti.
Jangan terburu-buru. Oke, pelan-pelan. Oke. Jauhkan orangnya, bang.
Neymar. Kukçu. Davids. Deftly out wide.
There will be
Raul.
added time.
Zanetti. He's had it taken off him. That'll be a throw-in.
Kalau ada smart assist pasti di on-in ya orang.
Threads one in.
Mungkin apa?
Looking to go deep. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Already back up and running after half-time. Defending was strong and firm. It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Vieira has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Kukçu.
Jauh-jauh banget ya long ball counter ya.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge.
Jangan ya orang.
Roll.
Smackdown
That pass
FC.
isn't the best.
Sabar. Nah.
Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Here's shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Borussia Dortmund are still that goal to the good. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Peluang
And he was quick to
sia-siakan
react.
terus. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Picked out brilliantly. It's an early cross. Howson getting this one clear.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Vieira.
60,810.
And this is Neymar. And he's straight offside.
Ulit bapok yang lalu.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it out wide.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar plays it in. Bullets!
Ah, ulit apa ini?
To be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too
palsu
clever on
ini.
that last chance. The cross had to be
Nggak
denied.
bisa, nggak bisa.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukcu.
Kok
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Rivaldo.
Boy,
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
capek.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Ulit apa ini?
So it's going to be another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel this.
Oi, masuk dalam. Oh.
Saviola, nice looking ball, nicely worked.
Borussia Dortmund are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Neymar's
Sulit.
cross. It's a mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bullet really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Ya.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Neymar!
Mati kau.
He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
I'll take.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 86 minutes.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate.
Masuk.
And the through ball. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Jangan.
No foul, says the referee. Howson.
Tuh. Nggak tackle body. Ish.
Neymar goes on a charge down the left.
Main bola kok
He's found the way
gitu.
through. Caceres does well to stand firm and defend
Bagus
it.
banget teman.
Xavi
Main
Alonso.
pencak silat lu bang.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Saviola picks it up out wide.
Pencak silat aja bang.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven.
Bete nih kulitnya nih. Walter Mare. Aja ini aja, mau ini aja. Ayo Om, main apa Om? Apa? Lah, bukan main Evo. Tunggu siapa? Ayo sama aku dulu aja. Mau ke Opta. Mau ke Opta. Gak ada orang nih. Gak ada orang nih. Gulik. Males banget nih ngapus. Abang-abangan mulu ketemunya ntar. Atau nggak smart assist. Wah, males banget. Tolong smart assist ya kan? Baru dibilang. Keluar dulu aku. Tolong smart assist mana Nanda nih Nan? Smart assist player nih Nan.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Tolong smart assist musuhnya, aduh ya
Just
Allah.
listen to that
Smart
noise.
assist
This
menolong
place is
kamu.
definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a
Jadi saya
contest
apa
worthy of the
kamu
setting.
yang press smart assist?
So it's away we go then. Watching,
Action
there's
terus.
very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty
Oh
happy accident.
yeah.
It seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right
Ada
time,
orang kayak
picking the
gini
most
tadi.
perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. He's through, now is he in?
Bukan situ.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! In he goes again.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Smart assist bukan nolong.
Oh, smashing header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit,
Usain
even though it
orang
was
smart
quite close.
assist. Filter bentar lagi di filter.
Now it's Mbappe, over to the left. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. Shot could be on.
Guys, kakinya masih ada di situ.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely.
Woi, aman kamu.
Now it's Shevchenko. Rui Costa. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball.
Smart assist Dinov sekarang om, Dinov om.
Acres of space out wide. And he's certainly on
Dinov om,
side here.
aduh.
Right side,
Guys,
he's able to find the net.
gayanya apa ente?
And he's done it! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Bukan nolong kan smart assist kan?
And he welcomes it in. And this is Hullet!
Itu dia.
They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That
Gak
is
ada yang nolongin kamu om.
as if he picked it up
Gameplay
and put it there
sendiri
himself.
nolongin tuh.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Kashima Antlers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Bet lah.
Shevchenko powering forward here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found some space. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and... Oh, shooting chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's their second corner of the game. Kashima Antlers with another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. Has a look and plays it forward. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Now it's Shevchenko.
Mana ada nolong-nolongnya smart assist.
And here's Suarez. David.
Gak ada tolong-tolongannya smart assist.
He's going for goal. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Pullet clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Kashima Antlers get their fourth corner. Thuram getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. A mixture of good defending and
Gak tolong tuh, gak tolong om.
And that could set him on his way.
Tuh, gak tolong tuh om. Gak ada yang nolongin om tuh. Gameplay om sendiri. Tokin smart assist. Baru tau.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to
Pusing awak udah pakai smart assist. Ya, sih, tolong. Pusing. Tentang smart assistnya. Report dulu. Suspect automatic control. Automatic control nih, smart assist nih di data Konami tolong di data ya. Ntar bulan April. Pisahin orang-orang smart assist nih. Ja, ini aja Ja, mana monitor Ja? Lu. Turnamen apa sih ini? Punch. Lawan GI. Oh, salah ya.